This is the second part of the questions of exercise 8.4. In this part, we will discuss further questions of exercise 8.2. Now, second question is write all the trigonometric ratios of angle A in terms of secant A. We have to write all other trigonometric ratios like sin A, cos A, tan A, cosecant A, and cot A in terms of secant A. All should be in secant A. Since we know that cos A is equal to 1 by secant A, so cos A can simply be represented as 1 by secant A. Now, to represent sin A, we'll use an identity, that is sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. On rearranging, sin square A is equal to 1. When cos square A will move to right hand side, it will gain negative sign. Now sin square A is 1 minus cos square A. From this equation I can write it as 1 by secant A. Since here is cos square A, so I have to square this term. Square of 1 is 1, so 1 is written. Secant square A will be written here. Now to remove the square of this sin A, I will take under root of this term. Under root 1 minus 1 upon secant square A. On taking LCM, it will become secant square A minus 1 upon secant square A is under root, and the under root and square of secant will be cut out, and secant A will be at the end. Okay, so we have represented cos A in terms of secant A, sin A in terms of secant A. Now tan A, I am using identity of tan square A minus secant square A is equal to 1. I am rearranging it as tan square A secant square A minus 1. On going to right hand side, 1 will get negative sign. Now tan A will become, the square of tan A can be removed by taking under root of this term. So tan A will be represented in terms of secant A as under root of secant square A minus 1. Remaining are two, that are cot and cosecant. To represent cot A, I know that cot A is cos A upon sin A. Cos A can be written as 1 by secant A, and sin A, from this equation you can write it as equation number 1 and use it here. When we will put the value of sin A here, secant A and secant A will get cancelled out, and this will be the value which will be equal to cot A. So this is the cot A in terms of secant A. Last is cosecant A, that is 1 by sin A. I know that sin A, how sin A relates to secant A from equation number 1 again. We will put that equation here, and simply we will get cosecant A's value in terms of secant A. Now third part, very easy. Evaluate sin square 63 degree plus sin square 27 degree upon cos square 17 degree plus cos square 73 degree. We will use identities like sin 90 degree minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 degree minus theta is sin theta, that one. So I will represent sin square 60 degree as 63 degree as sin 90 minus 27 degree whole square plus sin square 27 degree is written as it is. Now cos square 17 degree can be written as cos 90 minus 73 whole square plus cos square 73 degree is written as it is. Now it will become sin 90 minus theta will be cos theta, cos 90 minus theta will be sin theta, and square is already there. So it will become cos square 27 degree plus sin square 27 degree upon sin square 73 degree plus cos square 73 degree. And I know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is always equal to 1, where theta should be equal. So theta is equal, theta, both the thetas are equal here, 27 27 73 73. So its value will be 1, its value will be 1, and will give us answer 1. Next question is sin 25 degree cos 65 degree plus cos 25 degree sin 65 degree. Again I will use the formula of sin 90 degree minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 degree minus theta is sin theta. In this question we have to use a trick that is, we will form it like sine square theta plus cos square theta. That means you can convert this sine to cos to get cos square, or this cos to sine to get sine square. Okay, we have to form sine square and cos square. Here I have sine, so I am changing cos 65 to cos 90 minus 25, which will become sine theta. Yeah, plus cos 25 degree into sine 90 minus theta, which will become cos 25 degrees. So sine into sine will be sine square, cos into cos will be cos square. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Okay, this was the trick, that we have to convert sine to cos or cos to sine by remembering that we have to make an identity of sine square theta plus cos square theta, which will simply give us value of 1. Okay, now fourth part is the MCQ type part, in which 4 options are given. We have to choose the correct option. First is 9 secant square a minus 9 tan square a. We have to find the value of it, and from the 4 options we have to use the correct option. I am taking 9 common here. The remaining part becomes secant square a minus tan square a, and we know very well that secant square a minus tan square is 1, so 9 into 1 is 9, and the option B is correct one. Next is 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta. We have to find the value of it and choose from the options. Okay, now I am using the identity that tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta plus secant theta is 1 by cos theta. 1 is written as it is. Similarly, 1 plus cot theta is written as cos theta upon sin theta minus cosecant theta is written as 1 upon sin theta. On taking LCM will become cos theta. It will become cos theta plus sin theta plus 1. Cos theta plus sin theta plus 1 into, similarly here when I will take LCM, it will become sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Okay, now we have to note it down that it will become A, this is the A part, plus B, A minus B. So it will become A plus B, A minus B, which will be equal to A square minus B square. And the LCM will simply become sin theta into cos theta. Now we will expand this formula. A plus B square. A plus B square. A square plus B square plus 2AB minus square of 1 is 1. LCM is as it is. Now as we know, cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1 plus 2 sin theta into cos theta minus 1 upon sin theta cos theta. Positive 1 and negative 1 will get cancelled out. Sin theta by sin theta, cos theta by cos theta. 2 will remain, and the option C will be the correct option. Okay. Third is secant A plus tan A into 1 minus sin A. Secant A can be written as 1 by cos A. Tan A can be written as sin A upon cos A. And 1 minus sin A will be written as it is. Now we have to take LCM of this. LCM of this will be cos A, and simply it will be written as 1 plus sin A upon cos A, which is this 1 plus sin A upon cos A into 1 minus sin A. Now this is upon 1. We have to simply multiply numerator and denominator. When I get to multiplied numerator, it is seen that this is 1 plus A plus B, A minus B, which will become A square minus B square, that is 1 square minus sin A square. Denominator will be cos A simply. So it will become 1 minus sin square A upon cos A. 1 minus sin square A is cos square A. From the identity sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So cos square A by cos A will be get cancelled out, and the answer will be cos A. Option D will be the correct option. Now last fourth part is 1 plus tan square A, 1 plus cot square A. Tan square A is written as sin square A upon cos square A. Cot square is written as cos square A upon sin square A. Remaining things are same. Now when we will take LCM of this, LCM will be cos square A here term will become cos square a plus sin square a upon cos square a. Here it will become sin square a plus cos square a upon sin square a. This will get cancelled out. We will get only 1 upon cos square a upon 1 upon sin square a, which will reciprocate and it will become sin square a upon cos square a, which is tan square a, and the option D is the correct option. This was all about 4 questions of exercise 8.4. We are remaining only with the last question, that is 5th part. Okay.